So if you run through the storm, like towards the storm, and you make it through, then it's like you got nothing else to worry about. That storm come back through, it's like, I know what to do.
Yeah.
Slow down, recenter, find your balance again. You know what I'm saying? If you got to sit back, breathe, meditate.
I'm your host, Benny. You can catch me on Instagram at Benny_Margilla along with my co-host
G. You can find me on Instagram at Way to Go Smiles.
And we are Quotes by Many Podcasts. Hope y'all having a great day today. Man, I just hope y'all just know that, yesterday was yesterday, and I just hope everybody pushing through, man. We got an old man, but a young guy with an old soul, man. I'm telling you, man. My guy, Matty Icee, man. How you feeling today?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Matty Icee, man. M.I.P. Matty Icee Productions, one and only.
Matty Icee, one and all. I mean, look, we just had a Matty Icee on here. And you know what I mean? It's a lot of Matty Ices. There's one in football. There's one in around here. It's you. How do you? What certify you to be Matty Icee? Why you say you the one and only Matty Icee?
See, this Matty Icee. Matty Icee deals with everything creative.
Okay.
Anything creative you can put your hands on. We welcoming you over here at Matty Icee Productions.
Matty Icee Productions.
Whether you a photographer, a dancer, a singer, a barber, actor, whatever the case is, we got something for you down here. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to run into people that doing other different things, different lanes. Like you said, you got one in football. You know, you got another Matty Icee. Matty Icee do the ice cream right here.
Can't forget about Matty Icee.
Can't forget about Matty Icee ice cream.
Hey.
One thing we don't do in Matty Icee Productions is step on toes.
Hey, I'm telling you. That's rule number one. You can't step on toes, man. They say is a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. I'm telling you, we could keep these torches going. We could keep everybody flowing. G, how you feeling today?
Shit, I'm coolin', man. Same old shit. Boss mentality.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Making boss moves, man.
Boss mentality, man.
Hey, Matt. Hey, let us know, man. You got that Met Gala coming up.
Yeah, man. Second annual Met Gala, man. You know, it's gonna be another movie for the city to go up, man.
I'm
but you
telling
know what? We're going to keep this one. You know, I know we all say the city, you know what I'm saying, the DMV, but this is really for Maryland, for real.
Okay.
Everybody going to come and do everything else, you know what I'm saying? You can come from far and wide to come through, but this is something that's going to shine light on Maryland, you know what I'm saying?
That's
really
what I like
show
to see. Hey, I'm telling you, I was there at the last one, man. I'm telling you, that last Met Gala was that. I'm thinking that was the latest I ever been, yeah.
I was surprised.
Or you can eat lamb chops.
Yeah. I was surprised.
Open bar 42. That's boss moves right there.
You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere across the country where you can go and get all that at one price.
I'm telling you, man.
It's like, come enjoy it with me. You'll see me. You'll see we going
It's
up.
a vibe, young.
And if not, if you just want to watch the movie, you know what I'm saying, go get you a ticket.
Either way, young. That's what I'm talking about. But we always start our podcast off with a quote of the day. So we want to know, what's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote that I've come across is often imitated but never duplicated. You'll never find another Matty Icee like me.
Hey, Period. And why you say you
and
one
I
of a
can't
kind?
And I can't be like nobody else though.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I can't be like nobody else, and can't nobody else be like me. That position is filled.
Nah, for sure.
With me.
And then, everybody should wear their own shoes, man.
That's it.
That's exactly what it's all about, man. And Matt, you always putting on game. You know, the wise words of Matt, young. The wise words.
I appreciate that.
I just want you to know I fuck with that, young. I fuck with that, young. I fuck with that, young. I see that every day. You consistent with that, man. What made you started that?
So to be honest with you, it kind of came up off some like every first of the month. I always posted a little video, like, you know, it's the first of the month. Go ahead, get up, go get you some money, blah blah blah. You know, just get people active. And I posted something like that on the first of the year, and somebody told me like, yeah, man, you should keep it up. So probably like 3-4 days in, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna keep doing this, man. I don't even think I can keep doing this, man. It's a lot. And my little man, you know what I'm saying, Trap CEO, man, shout out my man Boosie, man, Trap CEO, man. He told me like, go make you a page. Take it serious. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you can. People,
you know, a lot of people
rich off that.
A lot of people look for that. You know what I'm saying? On a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? They look for those, like I said, wise words. They look for those, you know what I'm saying, that them uplifting words to keep them going.
Encouragement, inspiration, shit like that, motivation.
You know all of that. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you say and how it can affect the next person sitting next to you. You know what I'm saying? You never know what they're going through.
Never
so.
know. And that's what this platform is all about, sharing everybody's story. Quotes be about motivation and inspiration and inspiring everybody through different words, different
love,
quotes. Yes.
Prosperity. I love that, man. Nah, but one thing I do want to do is give y'all flowers while y'all can smell them.
100.
Man. I done seen quotes.
From the beginning,
man. I want to talk about that too. Because we appreciate you too, nigga.
For sure, two things for sure.
Because you done seen when that nigga was down and out.
Man,
you done been there when that nigga was down bad on his face.
And I tell you this,
and there was only a few people there. There wasn't a handful. You hear me?
One thing like this, man, you can't keep the real down, man. If it's in you, it's in you. It ain't nothing that could do that's gonna keep it out of you. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach heart. You can't teach that. You know what I'm saying?
Chapter 1, man.
So it's in there. And I done seen it. It's like certain people I say, man, you like a magnet, and all you do is attract good things. Like bad times come,
bad times be there.
But it's like taxes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we pay them, but we ain't got to get too caught up on them. We can still keep moving. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
It's coming, man. I done seen this,
and the flowers right back at you, man. From the status, man. Flowers right back at you, man. Because I ain't even like, man, you wasn't even on them type of terms and that type of status, and you know, we just met up, and then everything was everything. You was pulling up in the BM, dropping the top, you know what I mean, cutting. When times when they was shutting down barbershops and stuff, you came through cutting every day, you know what I mean, paying a nigga. Everything was good. Then you seen it on the flip side when life hit, you know what I mean, and how it came. And you was one of them few people that was there that was like, look, boom, boom, boom. Help the nigga really get back. You know what I mean? And at that point in my life, a little bit was a lie. A little bit was everything. I ain't gonna say a little bit was a lie. A little bit at that moment, at that time, a little bit was everything. So from them few people who was there, was like, I'm gonna give you a little bit, I'm gonna give you a little bit, and I'm gonna give you a little bit. So few people gave me a little bit, and now we right back at it. And you know what I mean? Those was
it don't stop.
It don't.
You know what I mean? It was
it's in you. It's in you. And when you see that potential in somebody, it's nothing that could do that could stop them. Not even just you. To give your flowers too, Margella.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's like one thing, one characteristic about you that I've always loved about you since back in the day, since we was shout out though leader.
Oh yeah,
since back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? One thing that you've always been known for is you see that potential, you put that battery in somebody's back. You're going to stand there, you're going to be with them. Rain, sleet, hail, sunshine, it don't matter. You're going to be there through the ringer. So with y'all two together, man, y'all some two hard-working niggas right there.
No bullshit.
So perfect for each other.
No bullshit.
Like Shaq and Kobe for real. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit going. Quotes, Benny, you doing it, everything, man. Y'all got it.
We got to. That's what we try to do, man. That's that wise words we needed today,
Inspiration.
No bullshit. Hey, man, I forgot to let them know where they can find you on Instagram and all that.
On Instagram, M.I.P, Matty Icee Productions, wise words, WICEE _words. My Ice is spelled with 2 E's, man. Come find me. I'm here.
No bullshit, Matt. Hey. Tell them, man, hey, what's some advice you got for the people out there today, huh? What's something you could give them, like something to take home with them?
I tell you this, man, and this is what I posted today on Wise Words, and if you didn't see it, I'm gonna tell it to you now. They'll talk when you up, and they'll talk when you down.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's like prove yourself right. They just gonna talk whatever. You let them talk. Let them talk. They're gonna talk till they can't talk no more. Prove yourself right. You know what you want. You know your dreams that you want to get to. You want to everything, your goals and everything you want to acquire. Go get them. They gonna talk. Let them talk.
They gonna talk. Everybody. They gonna have their opinion.
Use it as fuel to get to where you going.
Got to keep it going, man. You can't stop. And that's how it is with us, man. We gonna keep going. We ain't gonna stop. That's why I said we gonna be consistent. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow the YouTube channel. We gonna try to do this once a week. We gonna do this once a week. And we gonna do this once a week. And that's what I'm saying, man. We glad you contributing, coming out. We give you more content. We need more people that just want to share that positive energy and get the word out, man. Because we gotta let this positivity shine, man. Gotta keep going.
It's an honor just being invited here. You know what I'm saying? Outside of all of this, you know where we stand. You know, all three of us. You know what I'm saying? You know where we stand outside of this. But to be here, to see y'all hustling, to see y'all getting this all the way. Quotes, you doing your thing. Benny, you done came through and did what you done did. You know what I'm saying? I just really love to see this. I love to see people around me winning.
Nah, for sure.
What I'm saying? Whether it's y'all winning, just y'all turn to win right now, the next man turn to win tomorrow, the next man. It's like the fact that we could all win. It's no envy. It's no
envy, no
jealousy.
Hate.
It's no hate. It's I love that.
A lot of people gotta know, like, when you ain't in the game, you gotta watch it.
Got to.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta know how to play both sides. Like, you gotta know how to be on the bench. You got to know how to be on the court.
Playing the game isn't just being on the court. Playing the game isn't just being on the court.
Your man's on.
Being on the court is just 20% of the game. Studying is a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Learning, practicing. You know what I'm saying? Paying attention to the little things, critiquing. All of that is a part of the game.
A lot of different stuff in life to see what's gonna help you. You know what I mean? Get there. Like, a lot of people don't even know they self, so they stuck in what this person doing, what that person doing, or I can't do this cause of this, or all these rules of life. You know what I mean? Like, I tell you all the time, so you step out there and you do, I meditate, I be saying you do the yoga stuff, and you know what I mean, different shit like that. And I pull up on you, I be asking you when I'm in the shop, like, man, yo, what's up with, you know what I mean, how's yoga? You know what I mean, how's it treating you? I see you doing it, I see you, you know what I mean, posting different stuff on your story about yoga and stuff. I'm big on meditating, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Making sure my mind meet my body, my mind, you know what I mean, my soul and stuff like that, like aligning everything up so that I can keep pretty much going. You know what I mean?
And just touch on what you said, Matt. Something that you said, G, helped me popped in my head. He said that we all can't go through the same. We all can't go through the door
at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Somebody gotta go first.
Somebody's got to go first. You know what I'm saying? But see, the thing about
we all can get through the door. We just can't go at the same time.
But see, this the thing, and this is what troubles me, and this is why I be so good with the people that I'm good with, and I be ready to give you my last if I know. Because I know if any one of us make it through that door, I know that door isn't going to close. I know that door is going to stay open. You're going to come back through that door. You're going to try to get somebody else through and all that extra. You know what I'm saying? And that goes with every walk of life, period, whether it's making it out of your hood, making it out of your environment, whether you're dealing with trauma, mental illness, whatever. If you find a key that works,
make sure you come back.
And you make it out of it, you know how hard it was, you know how dark it could be. You know what I'm saying? Go help somebody that's next to you who is afraid to speak up, who is afraid to talk about what they're going through.
One step at a time, man. One step at a time. Like, the DMV is hard to find like-minded people to want to. I know when I was coming up, I can't speak for everybody else, but when I was younger, trying to be ahead, it was a lot of, you know, like a maze to get ahead. You know what I mean? And I wasn't even trying to surpass the people that I was asking the questions and trying to, you know what I mean, move forward. I was just asking so I know and so I can move up in my life myself. You know what I mean? So depending on the people that you asking, as far as like your mentors and the people around you, you know what I mean? Like, some people gonna downplay this situation, like, nah, it's hard, you shouldn't do this, and woo-da-woo-da-woo, but da-da-da-da-da, like, nah, don't do this, and that and the third, and you know what I mean?
My experience is that people want you to be doing good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want you to do good. When they see it's in you, they want you to do good, but they don't want you to do better than them. You know what I'm saying? It's like imagine you talking to a nigga who didn't touch his first 100,000 until he was 50. He didn't touch his first 100,000, and you 21, 22, and you talking about you almost about to touch your first 100,000. It's like he couldn't even fathom that at your age. You know what I'm saying? So he knows that you're gonna surpass him. So whatever advice he gonna give you, it's gonna come with just a little extra on it, because it's like, man, I could have been doing what he was doing at his age, but I didn't do it. Now he already doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's that envy already, where it's also those genuine people too that couldn't do what you was doing at your age. You know what I'm saying? And I hear it all the time from the older guys that I'm around. And one example was the last party I had. They all told me, man, when they were my age, a lot of them were incarcerated. You know what I'm saying, or they were losing people, or they couldn't really bring people together the way that people can be brought together and all that extra. It's just more so like to sit back and to watch somebody else do it that's maybe 2 times younger than you or 3 times younger than you. It could be your son, your grandson. You know what I'm saying, something like that. Like it could go one or two ways. It's a double-edged sword.
I mean, I love to see it. You know what I mean? I love to see people win because for me, it motivates me.
Right.
And it like when a person is doing better than me or more than me, it's like playing the bench.
Right.
I want to see their next move. I want to see how they go. Like tough times when they get hit with the tough time. Let me see they crossover. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Let me see. You know what I mean? Let me see the step back. Mm-hmm. Is he gonna pass the rock? Mm-hmm. Who he gonna dish it to? Is it his best friend? Is he gonna force the shot?
Right.
You know what I mean? I be saying like, how is it gonna go? I be saying people get injured out this joint all the time. Man. You know what I mean? I be saying shit go on. So it's a real life situation to play ball on the bench. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie. That's like, since I wasn't the star of the show, I love playing the bench. You know what I mean? The bench, I get to sit back, cheer people on. The team's still winning.
Right.
Fuck, I ain't got to play now.
I tell people like this, everybody can't be the point guard. Everybody cannot be the point guard. You got to play your role. There's got to be a dude that's down there on the board getting all the boards. You know what I'm saying? That's cleaning up, getting all that kind of mess.
It was too much attention.
Right.
The point guard is too much attention.
Right.
It's too much weight. It was just too much for a nigga like me. You know what I mean? I played the point for a long ass time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And see the thing about elevating from playing that to taking that second role is knowing that you're supposed to be first, but you're going to take that second role to get that next brother next to you up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know that if you show him or guide him correctly, that he can go and get his own team started. And now that's 2 teams, that's 1 team. You see what I'm saying? Within each other. Now we all a part of the same tree, but we different branches of the same tree. You know what I'm saying?
Like, on a whole different note, like I just be saying it, and people like it's people you ain't really got to talk about. It's people just doing it. You know, like you will ask for our logos. Now we sponsored that. You know, the Met Gala, pull up to the Met Gala.
Sure. We love
that, man. Shit like that.
Shout out Quote, shout out No Hurt, and shout out Project Patty, coming through.
And you putting your mans on. It's your day, but you shining the light. And I love that when I came in, I was like, damn, this nigga got a backdrop with all his man's logos.
Because it's like
his birthday. His backdrop got all his man's logos on it.
It's like when
I was like, that's real nigga shit right there.
When the team wins, we all win. When the team wins, we all win.
It was just different type of people I see that in. People I could talk to, relate to, and I love to talk to them a lot. Love to talk to them a lot. Like, a lot of people it's not a good comms. I'd rather not talk.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I learned a lot of stuff from, I learned a lot of stuff from positive, strong going people, you know what I mean, who teach me a lot, you know what I mean? And I just love to be around the good brothers, the good men. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for the bullshit.
Nah, for sure.
And to quote Jay-Z, man, if everybody in your team is rich, you know what I'm saying?
Your team is rugged.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nobody will fall. We be each other's crutches. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to take care of each other. We family at the end of the day. The family that you can't pick is, I feel like, holds more weight, and their position holds a lot of value, because it's like, you didn't have to be here.
Nah, for sure.
You chose to be here, whether it was the good times, the bad times, the ugly times. You chose to be here. You stayed, and those people. I appreciate you, and I'm pretty sure everybody appreciates all those people that's been there.
For sure. Hey, what's some wise words you got for these niggas and for the ladies, man?
They
ain't doing it right, man. What's going on?
Let's do it like this. See. And this is where it gets a little tricky, right? This is where it gets a little tricky. One, let's start with the ladies.
For the ladies, young. Come on, let them know, young. What's up with them?
For the ladies, don't make yourself as available as you are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all just it's
It seem like they too easy.
It's easy. It's like y'all got all these females got to set in their mind that they want a man to do what a man's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Provide, pay bills, and do all that extra.
But what are you doing?
But at the same time, you don't want to be the same woman that was in that house that was receiving cooking, cleaning, maintaining the house, making sure the kids weren't worried about nothing, wanting for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you still gotta take care of that. You want a man to take care of you while you going to parties and the club and do all that extra. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
There's guys out here who would, but
nothing is wrong with that. And then that goes into the guys. Nothing is wrong with a female want to go out and have her little fun, but
she you gotta live life.
You gotta find your balance. Because if you want, don't expect different results doing the same thing.
Sure. You can't. Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Can't do it.
Can't. So I would say this, and then to the men, it's like y'all can't do this, man. Y'all making it too easy for these women, man. Y'all, the first thing y'all want to do is get that money up, and think that she gonna stay around because you done spent a little couple dollars or something like that.
It's a transactional relationship.
Man, temporary satisfaction is just that. Temporary.
That's all it was.
It's just temp, man. Like we done all been in those where they got a nigga to paying this, paying that, doing that, but she over your house,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Over your house.
She over your house.
You know what I mean?
Dude done spent a couple thousand on her. He done spent a couple thousand on her. Now he think that she belonged to him the whole time.
Sure.
She ain't got nothing for you. Yeah, she ain't got nothing for you. You got to really just accept people for who they are and accept them for who they not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You gonna kill yourself trying to make somebody something that you want them to be.
I'm on that vibe shit now. You know what I mean? I'm on that on the vibe. You know,
and I tell men and women the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When your mind starts racing, you know what I'm saying? When your mind starts racing too fast, slow down, recenter, find your balance again. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit back, breathe, meditate.
I tell people
find their own little niche. You know what I mean?
Like a relationship, like a roller coaster. I tell people all the time and shit. Like it's a 2-car jump. You getting there, she getting there. And y'all pull the bar down. This shit gonna go up. This shit gonna go down. This shit gonna go left, right. Shit might even loop upside down. Some more shit.
Yeah.
But if she willing to go on a ride and you willing to go on a ride, y'all cool.
And it's gonna make it all worth it.
It's gonna make it all worth it. You know what I mean? This shit gonna be. This shit gonna be like that. But if one of y'all is willing to jump the fuck out when y'all get too scared, you know what I mean? Really to stop the whole cop, like you know what I mean? Like
with that too. We also got to understand we shouldn't be on that, like where it comes to, I see that in 2 parts. One, it comes as being possessive, and two,
you can't control the situation.
It comes off as you got to be more in tune with you. You
gotta know who you are.
Like if you're dependent on love from somebody else
to make you happy,
when that love is gone, man. You're going to be unhappy again.
You'll not be happy.
So you want to be happy with yourself
first.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's like anything else that comes into that will be extra. You're already good.
You know
that's how I feel like that's how it should be. That foundation is good.
And on top of that, it's more so like, you would do that. That's my phone over there ringing.
No, you all good. You all good, Matty.
About it. And the second thing I want to say to that is, it's like you gotta really know. Your emotions are what attract certain people to you. If you was in another city, another state, doing something completely different, the way that you feel for whatever you feel for the girl right now, you would feel that for another girl in a whole other city. That's all from you. That's from you. You see what I'm saying? You want to feel love. You want that companionship. You want this. So what you do is you begin to attract what you want. Because you're manifesting it, and you don't even notice that you're doing it because you know.
And that's another thing I always feel about everything. If you want it, don't chase it. Attract it.
Sure.
Right.
Attract it. Don't chase it.
Lead by example. Become what you want to be. Become what you want to
if you start doing what it is you like to do as a person, you'll run into the people
that like
and like the people who like you like. You want more business-minded friends, hang around more business people and where they hang and all that, networking events and stuff like that. You want a girl on some bullshit, like not saying it ain't no bosses in the club. No, it's bosses. It's hella boss girls in the club, but they gonna continue to be in the club.
For sure.
You gotta be able to accept them as they are, though.
As they are, like,
because they might really like the club.
For sure.
Might really love the club. Like, I don't mind a girl going out and shit like that. I don't
yes and no. It is, but it isn't.
That. I don't mind the going out. I honestly don't mind that. That's enough time away. Sometimes I be needing space. I don't want to see you and be up under you all the time. I can't do that. I can't really be around that like that. Like,
what I've realized in my experience is that it don't really be phases. It's more so like that kind of like idea or like that want where it's like if you didn't get to do it young and you were sheltered young and then you get older, then it's like, well, I want to see what they was doing or what all the hype is about and all that extra. And it's like with that, one, if you into that, then you know what I'm saying, you stick with that, you do what you gotta do with that, you know what I'm saying, more power to you. Me personally, it's like I'll accept you for who you are. I'll accept you for who you are. I was looking at you before I got you. So what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to get you and cover you up. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to be that type of girl and I've accepted that, then there's nothing else that matters anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I've accepted
you already accepted it. It ain't like she met you and then she started.
Then she started,
Then you met her out and all of that. You can't
But
do that.
more often than not, you're not going to find, I mean, it's bosses in the club, but you're not really going to find no real woman in the club. And if you do, you was lucky.
And I feel like the real women in the club, they was there celebrating something, success.
A birthday or something. A new fucking
a new deal or something.
Yeah, some shit like that.
They just did to be there, you know.
But then it's also those women who.
See, I ain't been in the club in a minute.
I don't even play the club. I started playing the club so early that, you know what I'm saying?
It got old.
It got old so fast. By the time I was actually able to play the clubs, and, you know, a lot of these guys I'm not going to name, but, you know, a lot of the older guys that I was coming up behind when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Being an entrepreneur and all that extra, you know, it's just a lot more work. You want to pay yourself first.
For sure. As an entrepreneur, the job never stops.
Never.
You gotta keep going. For sure, man.
And you know, I still learn a lot from you every day. G, I learn a lot from you every day when I see you, man. One thing that I've always noticed in you is that you gonna work. You're gonna hustle which way you gotta do it, you know what I'm saying, whatever goal that you wanna acquire, you're gonna chase it, you're gonna go get it. There's nothing that can stop you, no matter how many obstacles life throws your way, you will make it through. So
I appreciate that.
With that, I learned a lot from that from you, you know what I'm saying, I can't never stop.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man.
For sure, you did it all.
Man, I be around a lot of y'all and I see, and I just love to see the work ethic. You know what I mean? Like I fall in love with like the work ethic and shit, cause I see other people that's just gonna think just because that's my homeboy, as soon as he win, I'ma win, but I could sit here and do shit. Like, nah, that shit don't work like that. I ain't gonna promote. I ain't gonna talk about his business. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do shit. But that's my homeboy, and I'm gonna win because, like, hell no. Yeah,
sometimes the people wearing you down are the people in your own circle. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So like everybody over there, like work ethic. Like when I start like seeing y'all, everybody start coming around. I start hanging around y'all. I'm like, all right, yeah, I fuck with the work ethic. Everybody got motion. You know what I mean? Like I love to see it. You know what I mean? Cause coming from where I was coming from, everybody looking at me to do everything. Like, you know what I mean? The fuck, nigga, I can't do everything, nigga. Yeah, you know what I mean?
See, like, it's easier to drop that responsibility in another man's hands. Yeah. And see, that's where you were coming at, and that's what I've always seen you do. You know what I'm saying? From even from back in the day when I seen you. You know what I'm saying? Like behind the scenes in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've seen you do it. You if you see potential, you see something in somebody. You know. You done put that battery in their back, you probably done seen the potential more than they seen the potential. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if it's possible, if you can see it happening, you gonna make it happen in any which way you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've seen it.
Nah, we got to.
I've seen your hand in a lot of different things, and you know what I'm saying, with y'all two hustling dudes together, man, y'all gonna take the world by
We gonna
storm.
take this shit over. Coach about to take the world over. International. We gonna take this shit over.
I can't even begin to see.
I'm telling you, man. We about to take this shit over.
Roof for y'all.
We about to take this shit over.
I love the head.
And that's what I'm saying. We gonna keep feeding y'all this content. We ain't about to stop.
Yeah, you know.
We about to stop. We ain't about to stop.
I just got surprise me. The newspaper hit me up this week.
You see what I mean?
Man, yeah,
like it's getting there.
Blessings on blessings.
Yeah, it's getting there.
And
and see what I like. The best kind of promotion is that word of mouth, man. And when you take care of the people that's around you, when you do people good, you know, people have nothing but good to say about you. If anything, people are happy to brag about you for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because you taking care of them. You know what I mean? It's like. Y'all keep stepping how y'all stepping, man.
We stepping.
Keep stepping how y'all stepping, man.
We about to we stepping.
Yeah, I love that.
Hey, Matt. Number thing. So how important is meditation? Like, I see you do that, the yoga. Like, what made you get into that? Like, you know what I mean? You don't see young niggas just out here just woo side. You know, let me relax.
To be honest,
everything rowdy right now.
To be honest, and this is me letting y'all in a little bit.
Yeah, let us in on the inside scoop.
I've dealt with a lot of things, like everybody else. I've dealt with a lot of things behind closed doors when it comes to different traumas and things like that. You know what I mean? And with those things, what it'll do is it speeds up your thought process. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like if the slightest thing can happen and you can become overwhelmed. You know, you make a decision out of impulse and it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But now that you've already made your decision, you got to live with whatever consequences come with it.
With that shit.
You see what I'm saying? It's like driving a car at 100 miles an hour and you trying to hurry up and make a sharp right turn. You know what I'm saying? If you don't slow down and regather yourself before you make that turn going at 100 miles an hour, you're going to flip. You know what I mean? So I've crashed quite a few times in my life, you know what I mean? I lost time that I never get back, you know what I mean? So it's more so like you got to be able to slow down your mind. You got to control what you can control, and what you can control is you. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
So yeah, somebody can make me upset by doing something. You know, a dude could cut me off in traffic and it could make me upset. But how I react to that is solely based on me.
And you know who said that? You know who said that too?
Man.
Matty said on his podcast.
Yeah.
See, I'm saying,
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And one thing, but see, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I've already given my flowers, but I give you some more. You know what I'm saying? I would say this: I will never discredit information. Wise words and information travels. All different paces.
No.
Teach one, man.
You know
That's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
make our community better.
Iron sharpen iron. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather see us go head and head butt to see who the real Matty Icee is. You know what I'm saying? Because it feeds more that stigma, like that crabs in the barrel kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But you know, one thing they hate is if we uplift each other.
Right.
If we grow together. You know what I'm saying? If we take care of each other, if we do things, you know what I'm saying? Like where I fall short at, you pick me up.
Maybe at the Mac Island, man, we throw some ice cream up in that jump.
And see, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that.
That's how we do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's your birthday too.
Some wise words.
You know what I'm saying?
Over at the ice cream.
You know what I'm saying? And just like that. You know what I'm saying? And just like that, you know, it's more so.
It's that simple.
It's more so like, why can't we all grow together? Why can't we all teach each other? You know, it don't matter if I learn from a youngin' that's 13, 14 years old, or if I'm the one who's teaching a nigga that's 50 or 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? Because see, when you're too close to a picture, you can't really see the whole image. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to take a step back. So with me being in a position that I've taken a step back and I can see the whole picture, like I can move forward and grab somebody like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, step back. You know, it might not be as serious as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we could work around this. You know, don't ever be too big to ask for help, and don't ever be too big to give help to the person asking.
Say that one more time, Matt.
You know what I mean? Don't ever be too big to ask for help. Don't ever be too big to give help to the person asking. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's nobody knows everything. We all learning.
We all learning.
From the youngest person on the planet to the oldest person on the planet. We all learning. You know what I'm saying? There's some people who forgot more things than the oldest man knows. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we all got to learn from each other. That's it.
For sure. Cause as soon as you think you know it all, there's something else to learn.
A wise man once said he knows nothing. Like he knows nothing.
That shit sound like my father, Snow.
Yeah, he's always learning.
Real life, play dumb all the time.
Yeah, he's always learning. He's always learning.
Like growing up, dead ass serious. My father would say shit like, "How you know the color green?" I'm like, "Nigga, cause it's green." Like you only know that because somebody told you that.
Exactly.
Like, honestly, like where's the scientifically? Where's your research? Like how do you know that's green? Like he used to do dumbass shit like that. What that say? That say stop.
And
how the fuck you know that shit say stop? Like he'd get serious. Like how the fuck you know that shit stop? I'm like, Dad, the shit says stop. Like, he's dead ass. Like how do you know that? Because somebody told you. Like how did you learn that is stop? Like he used to do shit like that to blow your whole day. Like nigga, we just was cooling.
And you just say that because it makes you think. You know what I'm saying? And
like man, we just know what we told. Like you got to start learning stuff on your own. Go out here and learn something yourself.
Go get that information.
Go learn something.
Do your research.
And see, this is going to be a little touchy. This is going to be a little touchy for some.
Talk to him, Matt.
This is going to be a little touchy for some because this is a conversation we just had in the barbershop. And in the barbershop, we never shun anybody for talking. You know what I'm saying? Whatever information you want. You know what I'm saying? We don't judge you. We're going to bring it all in.
Nobody.
And it's kind of like one of them dark humor jokes. It's like when it's all said and done and you go meet the higher power, the power that we've been calling God, you know what I mean? Imagine you go meet God and he asks you, like, who is God? When you say, like, hey, God, he's like, who is that? Like, what makes you think that that's my name? Well, that's what they told me your name was. You know what I'm saying? Where I was, they told me your name was God. And it's like, that's not my name. His name could be anything. His name could be the same as your name. You see what I'm saying? But what makes a entity a God is the fact that they can do things that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like to just bring it back to a regular way of thinking. It's like imagine an animal with no thumbs running into you being the only person with thumbs. You know what I'm saying? And they were the ones who ran the world. The ones with no thumbs ran the world. And here you come with thumbs and you can do all kinds of shit that they've never done in their life. They never even came close to doing without no thumbs. And you doing it with ease. Those people will look at you as a god.
For sure.
Because you can do things effortlessly that even if they try their hardest, they can't acquire. You see what I'm saying? And then let something come down and be less than 1% smarter than you, that they consider a god. You know what I'm saying? Let them be 1% smarter than you. They could do something that you can't do. And no matter how hard you try, you can't do it. That's the new God. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
And every religion teaches us that we were made in his image. Whatever God that religion teaches, because there's only one God. You know what I'm saying? It's different names. Every religion has a different word for God, but it's God.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Somewhat.
So it's like this. It's like when you really think about it, and you do.
But I do agree with what you're saying. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, because it's like and this comes from just having time. This comes from having time. I've read the Bible. I've read the Quran. I've read up on other religions and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like.
I'm gonna ask you something when you finish.
The story's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Might help me with my new segment on this shit.
The stories kind of like resemble each other. The only thing that ever really changes is like certain names or certain pronunciations or things like that. And when you go back, I'm gonna give you a key now.
Somewhat.
Go back to the early text. That's tens of hundreds of thousands of years.
100. That's what you gotta go to.
Go back to that text. That predates the religion.
Yeah.
And you see that one story is like a game of telephone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's been told, and you tell it in somebody's ear. That got twisted, right? Turn it around, and now it's twisted, and everybody else has their own little thing about it.
Whole little story, right?
But if I was to go and give credit to any religion, I will give it to the Muslims. Why would I give it to the Muslims? Because they are from what I've seen, from my perspective, from my own eyes. Yeah. They are the only people that I know that are willing to fight for their beliefs. They're the only ones that will fight for what they have stand for. They will pray about it, but they will also put that work in to go get it.
Christians do too.
Christians do, but what I say is it's more praying than working.
All right, what I can say about like being a Muslim, I could say like a lot of stuff go off the moon. Okay. Like a lot of stuff go off like natural stuff. Like
right.
Like
natural
stuff.
elements.
Like, yeah. So like a lot of stuff go off like, you know, the moon, the sun. Right. You know, stuff like
tides,
that.
Current, all of that.
Like it's just that's what I'm
It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. Yeah.
After this,
it's deeper than rap. But see, when it goes back to it, the study of the moon, the study of the stars, the study of the sun, the study of the elements and all the extra, it had a different name before it was that. You see what I'm saying? Like even the simple fish in the water, they had different names before we called them goldfish, before we called them salmon, before we called it tilapia. They all had different names.
I go to the barber shop. Y'all be listening to
Seven Beaumont.
Like they listen to some shit that's way past what a nigga can't even comprehend. A young nigga would feel retarded if you walked in that joint. Like what the fuck are they? What the fuck are they listening to? But you pick up on some good shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, like it just be way past. I'm talking about these niggas be talking way past words. They be talking about way past shit like that.
Yeah, because it's more to it. It's not understanding. It's understanding.
Yeah, it's understanding.
It be all of the information that you want to know is in you already.
Yeah, catch your attention and shit. Like if y'all don't follow one of his sponsors that he putting on the Met Gala is Ronell. If you follow him, Rondell, his page on his story, he gonna give you what it is every day. Now tell me, are you okay with being by yourself, and how long can you be by yourself? A lot of people out this junk, real life, cannot do nothing by themselves, can't stay in the house by themselves, can't do nothing really pretty much by themselves. Can you be by yourself, and how long can you be by yourself?
So to answer your question first before I go into detail, can I be by myself? Yes. How long can I be by myself? However long I need to be by myself. It's more so at one point in time.
With it?
At one point in time, I wasn't okay with being by myself.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions about by yourself,
and I'm gonna explain why. For a moment in my life, I wasn't really able to be by myself because of one word.
Can I hold you right there?
Go ahead.
After that, was you scared of yourself?
Right.
Was I scared of myself? Yes and no. Yes, because of course everybody fears the unknown. You know what I mean? Like you walking into that dark room, you don't know what's on the other side of that doorway. It's dark in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like it could be beneficial. It could be the scariest shit in your life. You know what I mean? Sure. So it's like, what you gonna do? And for early part of my life, I would essentially metaphorically run away from the storm. You know what I'm saying? You know, animal instincts tell you, you know, once they start to sense the storm coming, run from the storm. You try to get as high away from the storm as possible. You know what I'm saying? The strongest animals run towards the storm. Damn. Because the storm is passing. Right. You see what I'm saying? So if you run through the storm, like towards the storm, and you make it through, then it's like, you got nothing else to worry about. That storm come back through, it's like, I know what to do.
Yeah,
I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But those animals that decide to run from that storm, if that storm is coming this way and they decide to run that way, that storm gonna keep coming this way. It's gonna keep coming. It's gonna keep following you that way because that's the way that the storm is going. Right. And as long as you keep running away from that storm, it's gonna chase you. Once you run to that storm, you realize it's not even that big of a deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like that. And it took me time to realize that. You know, it was a lot of shit that I was going through.
Did you learn yourself while you was alone?
I learned so much about myself. And I tell people like this, learning about you will help you understand the people around you.
Yeah.
Because we're more alike than we are different. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like when you learn more about you, and you run into somebody that is willing to learn about them or has learned about them. Oh my
man,
God,
by yourself,
that connection
man, that
is
shit sometimes
crazy.
could be the scariest shit in the world. But what they always say, want peace and quiet. Some niggas ain't never even been peaceful before.
Yeah,
because they ain't never know what that shit is to be at silence, nigga. No TV, no radio.
Yeah, it becomes a lot. It becomes a headache.
Nigga, music is company. If you got music, you got company.
Nah, for sure.
I'm talking about complete alone,
to tie back in
the car, dolo, not listening to shit like
tie back in
or your room or your house. Boom, you ain't listening to nothing.
Again, you know, the shout out Zen Studios and all that extra.
Shout out.
It's more so like I've sat in the car with this man for hours, no music, not even a word said amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's a comfortable setting because it's like I'm listening to myself think. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to what I want to do next, which direction I want to go, whether it be a goal that's 5 minutes from now, 10 minutes from now, 5 years from now, 10 years down the line. You know what I'm saying? There are short-term goals, long-term goals that are right now, like instant goals.
Right
you know what I'm saying? It's all kinds of things going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you try to filter in everything, you miss you. Yeah, and that's the most important voice. Yeah. You miss you.
And that's where like
I learned a lot of that from him. I learned a lot of that from him.
That's where like my relationships and stuff go wrong at, because I like to sit and quiet sometimes. Like people think when I'm quiet, something wrong with me. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't want to talk when
that's your way of recentering.
Like,
that's your way of recentering.
I'm getting in that peace, that zen, that
zen.
Right. Because it makes sense. It makes sense when
people
you good
be like,
with you. It don't matter who likes you or who doesn't. It don't matter who likes you or who doesn't. If you do it and it makes you happy, it's either they're going to accept it or they're going to get out the way. Or they're going to get out the way. Because at the end of the day, coffins don't come with bunk beds. You know what I'm saying? Caskets don't come with bunk beds, and when you come into this this world, you are alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you a twin or not, you are alone. Whether it be them couple minutes before your twin brother or twin sister get here, you are alone. That twin comes out one at a time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you a story after this.
So at the end of the day, you got to make sure you're good, and the decisions that you make it are for you, about you, and they're gonna benefit you. If you doing things because of how other people are gonna feel or how it's gonna make them react or certain things or how they gonna look at you, you've already lost. You starting the battle. Sure. You starting the battle running in reverse.
For sure.
You starting the battle running.
You look crazy running backwards.
You look crazy running backwards. Thinking that you're gonna get ahead.
It be reminding me of street niggas, new street niggas. It's like y'all niggas don't know nigga with jail. Like ain't nobody told y'all ain't got no uncles locked up.
And see to tie into the street. A lot of the guys that I try to talk to that come inside the barbershop, and I try to tell them like, you know, when this whole ski mask epidemic came,
for sure.
and
police would have killed us by now. We was doing that back then.
Everybody got ops and all that extra, you know what I'm saying? And these boys be 13, 14, 15 years old, killing each other. It's like, think about it like this. One, you haven't lived life. To throw your life away, you haven't lived at all. 13, 14, 15 years old, I didn't know shit. I didn't know shit. Nothing in comparison to what I know now. I didn't know nothing. I say it falls on them, but it also falls on us. Why does it fall on us? There, bro. Because when we were 13, 14, 15, we had older guys who, if they saw you as the potential on the court or on the field or on the books or whatever,
they pulled them to the side.
They kept you as far away from the streets as possible.
Real life, I didn't even I didn't have.
Now everybody's able to get in the streets.
I was man.
Everybody.
No application needed.
No application needed. If you want to be a street nigga,
for that
you could be a street nigga. But see what kills me?
It's all about money now. It's all about money now. You know how easy it is for a kid to get a gun now?
A few dollars, man. What kills me is that when the shit goes left, now everybody wants to talk, oh, this was a good kid. He was an honor roll student. He was a this. Right. No, that same honor roll student robbed about 10 people with a gun. You know what I'm saying? He shot at a few niggas. You know what I'm saying? Did he have to do that? No, he was an honor roll student. He had 2 parents in the household. I got a nigga that I'm good with, right?
I learned that at the first though.
I got a nigga that I'm good with, right? And I haven't talked to him in a couple of years. I hope everything doing good with him. And he grew up in a household where he had almost every option. You know, he got both parents in the house. His house so big it looked like a section of the mall. Like his house is huge. I'm talking about parents in there. They both got great jobs, and he could have went to any college he wanted to go to. He could have went to any job career he wanted to go to. He could have went into whatever he wanted to do. Instead, he wanted to go get tatted, and he wanted to be a street nigga.
Right.
And what I hope set him straight was when he got locked up. And when he got locked up with a BB gun. You know what I'm saying? But the BB gun looked so real that you wouldn't even have the time to question, is it a real gun or a BB gun? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when he got pulled over and the police picked it up and realized that it was just a BB gun, and they still took him to jail. Yeah. Because it's like, toy or not, you could be really putting in real work with this gun.
With a BB gun?
And see, with that,
and with that, because it's a mind thing.
And with that, it showed him quick, like,
what it is.
Damn, this really don't gotta be my choice. I really have an option when it comes to this. Yeah. Where it's like that dude who didn't have an option, who grew up in a house where it was either you would eat or you would starve. And if you didn't go and get that food, if you didn't go kill what you would eat, then you weren't going to eat. You see what I'm saying? And it's those kind of people that are out here in that game too. Yeah. And when those kind of people come across those people who didn't have to do this, who wanted to do this, who think it's fun, you got a target on your back. You know what I'm saying? You become a bird. You know what I'm saying? It's like 100%. It's like they're going to come get you because you don't got to do it. You get locked up, you could call your parents. Your parents going to come get you. Whereas like them wolves, they get locked up, you got yourself in this position. Get yourself
and them niggas got $50 bonds. They had $50 bonds back then.
$50 bonds.
And they still in that motherfucker.
And nobody wanted to go get them. I know niggas sitting. I know niggas sitting for 10, 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, $50 bond, bro. You gonna hold you, bro. They up the joint, bro. What's your bond? That nigga talking about $50. You still in this motherfucker? How long you been in here, bro?
And it be like that. And it be like that. It be those kind of people. It be those kind of people, and then it be those kind of people who be like, 10% of my bond is $300,000. You know what I'm saying? 10% of my bond is $300,000. 1% of my bond is $30,000. You know what I'm saying? And nobody in my family has ever seen over $10,000 in their whole life.
Motherfuckers be putting up.
I gotta do this.
They lying. Motherfuckers be putting up their house to get their kids all types of shit. I tell my son all the time, I ain't working as hard for my son to go fuck it up, and I gotta go put some land up for my son or a house.
And I would say this.
Holmes, you're not about to fuck my shit up. I'm gonna raise you the right way. I'm gonna continue to tell you.
I'm gonna end it like this. If a street nigga, if you've ever had to come up in the streets, you've seen what it could be and what it is and what it should be. For you to let your kids fall into that same category,
you was a goof.
You failed.
You failed.
You didn't learn from your situation. You know what I'm saying? You didn't learn from being poor. I've been so poor at one point in time in my life, and I would never reach this level of poor again. I've been so poor in my life where shit just don't seem right. You ain't got no water, you ain't got no light, you ain't got no food in the house, you ain't got nothing. And you gotta ask yourself, are you gonna accept this or are you gonna go and make a difference?
Bro, I've been poor and I've been homeless.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been home. The fucked up part about being homeless, I was homeless in my life. Nigga on some recent shit, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck?
The thing about being homeless, the thing about being down, when you've already gotten to a certain point in your life, it's like it becomes almost impossible to ask for help. Yeah. It becomes almost impossible to ask for help, but you can't be
the crazy
too gone off yourself to ask for help, and you can't be too gone off yourself to give help when you need.
Yeah, the crazy shit was when a nigga went homeless, a nigga gave help to so many motherfuckers, and I was telling niggas I was fucked up. niggas just always think I got this magic gift that I can just do anything how I want to do it with all it. I'm so niggas asking me like, what you gonna do?
Man, and I learned this from.
You think I
and I learned this from your man. I learned this from your man, OT.
OT,
good
nigga.
I sat in the room. Shout out OT. I sat in the room.
OT.
I sat in the room with OT, and we talked, man.
And that nigga teach me so much.
He got so much wisdom. And he told me it's like whether you do it a little bit or you do it a lot, you get caught doing it, and they're gonna treat you the same way. So if you're gonna do it. Give it your all. Give it your all. And if you don't want to give it your all,
don't do it.
All the way out of it. Yeah. Get all the way out of it. Whatever it is. Whether it be business, whether it be investing in stocks, whether it be the street shit, whether it be whatever it is. If you don't want to all the way do it, don't do it at all.
And that's how we gonna end the podcast. If you ain't all the way in, don't do it at all. Nah, straight up, man. And let them know where they can find you at, man.
Man, Instagram M.I.P, Instagram Wise Words. Man, get up with me. I'm not really on too many other social medias. If you find me on there, you can find me. You know what I'm saying? Matty Icee Productions. My Ice is spelled with 2 E's.
2 E's.
Often imitated, never duplicated. You know what I'm
saying?
You
feel me? You know who we are. We quotes by many. You know what I mean? Follow us on Instagram.
Y'all for having me.
At Quotes by Many, like, subscribe, follow. We try and build this channel. We try and build the positivity. We try and spread the love. So continue to support us so we can support everybody else. You know what I mean? Our people, our circle, we love y'all too, man. We appreciate you.
100%.
Man, everybody pass away and here you live forever.
You live forever, man.
And that is my favorite quote ever.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite quote ever. Everybody pass away, but here you live forever. That's real love. That's real love.